All right, so if you know me, you know that I'm not a huge journaler, but I have a really cool hack to help you with the Sunday scaries. And I think that this is a really cool, tangible tool, something that you can actually do in real time on a Sunday to help you get through those Sunday scaries. So let's check it out. Hey, friend, welcome to the Ready to Rise podcast with your host, me, Audrey Rose. This is the podcast all about taking your life to the next level. Join me on my journey as I create a life that I'm obsessed to wake up for every day. I hope that you are ready to create a life that you really, really love. Are you ready to rise? All right, so as you know, when those Sunday scaries hit, it's like the world feels like it's over. Like I totally feel for myself. I just go into like this weird panic shutdown mode and I start to like scream and get angry and feel like every single thing has to get done right this minute. Because otherwise it feels to me like life is in a big panic and it's just going to be really, really stressful if things are not done or getting done, right? So the panic mode is like all consuming. Like it's freaky, like it freaks me out, dude, because I just feel like literally like, oh my gosh, I just need to relax. Like it's Sunday, I have to go back to work. I have to relax for like 2 hours and like I mean that doesn't even mean self-care activities and I still need to work on that mindset personally, which is why we haven't talked about it a whole lot on here yet. Um that exact mindset part. But anyways, it's like I want to have time to have the whole house clean, to have the meals prepped, to have all the things done. And then I feel like after that, I can actually like have time for the self-care tips and hacks that I'm going to be doing, such as, going for a nice hike, going to the beach, whatever, meditating. But then on top of that, for some reason, my personal mindset tells me that I have to have like 2 hours of complete downtime or else I haven't truly relaxed. And that might be what you're going through, or you might just be going through like feeling like you haven't had enough time yet to like meal prep or do certain other things. So I think that this journaling activity will help all of us to better realize what we have done for ourselves. So, if you have the time, you can start before you do this journal, like little journal exercise by doing like a nature walk or just anything outdoors, right? Like here in Sonoma County, there's been a new buzzword called forest bathing, where so many people are starting to enjoy just getting out, like at Armstrong Woods or something like that, and just being out amongst all the trees, right? There's also just, good old fashioned day at the beach or getting, to your neighborhood pool and just putting your feet in, like anything like that really will help to just, first of all, like kind of just center yourself. But then this journaling technique, it's like, let's name it the Sunday journal. It's just literally like, can be a 10-minute thing. It could be 5 even, but you can always make it longer if the things start coming out. So, to make it not scary and to make it something that you're not avoiding, let's start with talking about it being like a 5-minute activity. So get a pretty journal. First of all, get a really pretty journal or just open up some kind of like notes section on your laptop or maybe your phone. I try to avoid the phone when doing these things because of all the notifications. But take the first minute to just be all of your accomplishments that you've gotten the past week. And don't let that lead you into a to-do list. If you start to have yourself going down a to-do list rabbit hole, like because you accomplished half of an activity and you know that there's more behind that, stop. Just like we treat the monkey mind when we're meditating, just take like a breath, acknowledge that thought, don't write it down, and get back into the accomplishments. So like, were there goals that you met this week? Was there an accomplishment? Did you make it to the gym even once? Were you super sweet to your spouse? Did you have something amazing that happened to you? Did somebody reach out to you and give you like a really nice compliment that you want to write down? Like, even those kinds of little things, like they really add up. So what kinds of sweet things happened? What kind of accomplishments did you hit? And let that work you into gratitude. So like being so grateful that you had the time to drop your kids off in the carpool line, being so grateful that you had the time to go to the gym, even if it was just once this week. Grateful that you just got a minute submerged in nature and how wonderful that was. Or you answered the phone call when your mom called, which we all know sometimes is hard to do. So start to write down like those gratitudes, those thankful things, what you accomplished. And then do that for a couple of minutes. And then we can write down a couple of things about the upcoming week. And I want you to start from a place, like this is what I'm trying to practice, is starting from a place of gratitude. So like this coming week, I'm really thankful that I got to sign up for 3 workout classes, and I'm going to try to make them all. This coming week, I am so thankful that I actually scheduled time in for a manicure for myself. This coming week, I'm really, really thankful that I get to go to a business meetup that I'm super excited for. Sonoma County Boss Babes, if you haven't heard of them. What else? Think of like, what am I grateful that I get to put in my calendar for this week? I'm going to visit my grandparents this week. That's always exciting. And looking at it from that place of gratitude rather than have to. I have to work. I have to do the dishes. No. Instead, I get to spend time with my grandparents in their last days. I get to go to a business meetup. I get to go get my nails done, right? Like, what is it that we get to do? And look at it from that perspective, and it will help us over time shift those Sunday scaries into like all of the exciting things that we get to do over this month, or excuse me, over the week. Don't do a month. That will get you stressed. But like, what do we get to do this week? And shift that perspective, see if that works for you. I'm always excited to hear if these tools work for you or if there's others that you've been doing that work for you. And that's all I got. I want to keep these short, simple, one little like tangible tool or a tangible tip for you, because I know for me, when I start to get in those scaries and I start to get in that vibe and in that freaky feeling, I don't like to stop to get myself out of it. Like sometimes it's hard and you feel like even though your wheels are spinning, you feel like you're accomplishing stuff, but you're not. So just having like a quick resource like this to where you can just scroll through my episodes and like find the Sunday Scaries episode real quickly, that's going to help you so much to just play one, find a quick tool, a quick tip, a quick resource. And soon to come on the website, there's going to be a page of resources. That's pretty much all I got. I don't want to explain all of that right now because that is in the works, but technically there's going to be like a little mini breathwork or a little mini offering by somebody that you can just go plug into. It's going to be really short, but you can just go plug into it real quick when you're spiraling. And then it will, of course, link to where you can book with them for like a full session with people. And it will all be virtual, which I'm really excited about. Everything's going to be virtual so that you can plug in anywhere, anytime, hopefully find somebody to book with, and I'll have multiple healers on there. I'm stoked. Okay, you guys, it's that time where there's a couple of announcements. So the first one I want to say is that on June 20th, we are doing a free masterclass. It's called From Burnout to Bliss, and it is all about learning some of those tools, those different healing modalities that are going to get you to where you want to go, right? Be the person who is less stressed, be the person who is enjoying life, and be the person that you really want to be. So we are so excited. The first thing to do if you want to get in is text the word bliss to 707-347-0723. Again, 347-0723. I am so excited for you, and be on the lookout. If you go to helloaudreyrose.com/events, you're going to be the first to know about all of the new courses coming up, the coaching we have coming out, and the best part, my favorite, the retreats. Woohoo! I'm so excited, you guys. Check it out. And as always, everything's going to be posted on my Instagram, which is @HelloAudreyRose. I'm so happy you got to make it to another amazing episode of the Ready to Rise podcast. Don't hesitate to share this with a friend that needs to hear it. Send it straight to their DMs. Take a screenshot, throw it up in your stories, tag me in it @HelloAudreyRose. And don't forget, if you leave a written review on the iTunes app, that also helps people find it. So if it resonates with you, help others find it. And I can't wait to hear how much you loved this awesome episode. Have a blessed day.